And make sure the notifications posted. A good morning, everybody. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today. And we have the new monthly reset for Duet Night Abyss, which is giving us a nice big old refresh of loot, especially in regards to the Mystic Maze and the chase, the bounty chase. Now, I already had a bunch of my threads of time stocked up, so I was able to get almost every single blueprint. So the only thing that I have to do is get, well, the last couple blueprints as well as 8 of every purple demon wedge, and I don't have to really care about this stuff over here at all. But hey, we got Cucamob, Flying High, Burr, Badubu, Felix, and we got Burr again. Hello everybody, hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. EDM cat. Now, I already went ahead and did my letters from the bosses, and I wound up getting 2 copies of Eternal Farewell. I got pretty unlucky, only got 18, but I guess that kind of balances out how I got really lucky last week, got 22, and got really crazy luck with the G-Liu pulls on the letters. So, next week I should get the last 2 copies of Eternal Farewell, and that should really be it there. Hold on, is my... I don't think my volume's on. Nope, it's not on yet. But, I also noticed that today was the Genimon reset. So, I think it'd be pretty fun to start out with that, as we, of course, chat it up. G-Liu Silver Thought Drops are a myth? Maybe. I saw somebody on, somebody wound up getting, like, a G-Liu max copy in, like, 107 letters. Kinda nuts. You got 0 and 21 runs? Damn! Okay, you got, like, really unlucky there. Wait a second. Was this guy always here? Panic Smuggler? Okay. I mean... Accept Dodge Trial? Oh, wait. This was... the guy from that quest, right? I can't believe I only noticed him being here now. Did your weekly boss for Fina's weapon? Oh, really? You going for Fina's weapon? I mean, I went for it earlier, like last update, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like going for Fina's weapon was a little bit of a waste, because it's not really gonna be something that you're gonna use on Fina, unless, well, you're just not doing damage with your Fina, and that's also kind of a waste of her abilities. The Genimon minigame just for the lols? Like the Genimon capture minigame? I mean, I guess. The Panic Smuggler guy is 2 quests, and that spot there is rare, and the challenge is a bit different there. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should go back there and do it then. I thought I was just gonna replay it. I didn't know if it was something new. So the new Universal Skin Leak is gonna be 10 winter-themed skins in every patch except the actual winter season? Dude, what? Well, I honestly cannot wait for that. Heavy coats in the middle of summer? Alright. Oh, can I just... I guess I can just hover. Oh wait, I guess doing that would cancel it early? Ah, okay. It didn't cancel early, it was just already over. Okay. I guess that's just kind of an open world mini mission you can do for a handful of clues, I guess. OG Mr. Streamer is streaming? Yes, I am! It is a weekday after all. I wound up being rather busy last Saturday, so I had to prioritize that other stuff. Oh, where's Mr. Chair? Did you sit on him? Yes. Mr. Chair is currently under my ass. And I'm grinding Suyi and Camilla elements, as I know what they are. Oh, what? So that means you're grinding the Umbro and Hydro sets, right? What is that Dandemiao just flying in the middle of the air? Chair abuse? What do you mean? Chairs are meant to be sit on. Called Chair Protective Services? That doesn't exist. What? Gonna grind fire wedges after you're done with Fushu? Nice. I've already got most of the fire wedges that I need. I mean, I'm at 3+10s for Pyro, and I'm close to 3+10s on Umbro. And I've got 3+10s on every single other element. I'm going for 4+, or actually 5+10s on Electro, though I think 4 is the max that you'd need or want for any of the characters. Camilla's supposed to be Pyro? Well, we don't know. There's been no official notice on what Camilla's elements are going to be. So, take anything that you hear with a grain of salt. I know CE and Camilla isn't Havoc and Geo. For real? They're not? That's right. One of them could be Glacio. It's been a while since we got a Glacio DPS. Oh, that's a gold fierce right there, so that's at least good. It's been a while since I received a gold fierce, or another gold thing, trait that I needed. Virgilis Luminos, surely? Well, that's if Virgilis is going to be playable. Granted, we have had at least one other playable human in Duet Night Abyss. Or, I guess I should say Solarian. Because, I mean, both Charons and Solarians are regarded as humans. Though, Daphne is half Charon, so don't know if that's a factor. Should be Pyro since Theater has Pyro? I mean, not necessarily the case. Theater elements don't always line up with character releases. Is our Trash Princess a real Charon? Yeah, they actually did update her model to give her horns underneath the helmet. So, yes. Yes, she is. Unless she glued that to her head, and she's continuing the LARP. Alright. Well, I've just got the main zone of Ice Lake to check, and then the few spots in Huashu once again, and we will see if I get any Mr. Goodnight or Pararabbit. Isn't he dead, Virgilis? No. Virgilis is more than alive. And Daphne is thick. Don't forget your reputation runs before doing other stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Almost forgot about rep. Again. Oh, there's obtaining a gold demon wedge. Okay. Well, that'll probably be the easiest. I can set that right now and go ahead and craft. Oh, looks like I already have some left over from last week. So I can go ahead and just craft these. Alright, and it'll get that first bounty done. Alive and protected by his boyfriend in my game. What? Did you hear about the codes going around? Well, yeah, I heard about that. Another case where situation seems to have gotten resolved rather quickly. Now, I did hear that the account rollbacks hadn't really been implemented yet. Don't know if it's gonna be something that actually happens or if people are just gonna have to live with the negative boxing plubules. Oh, you have a code that's really good for you. Drink water. Oh, what? Oh, what do you think is better to farm the weekly bosses, Jiliu runs or her weapon runs? Jiliu, get her to I6 first. That'll be a lot more damage compared to what her weapon's going to provide you. Obviously, the weapon's still going to be very important. It's just introns are going to be importanter. I don't think you're going to be able to get both Jiliu and her weapon to max intron or smelt before summit. You'd be able to get at the very least Jiliu done before like Apex Rampant Kings. But I think you'd need to get really lucky on both in order to have them maxed out. At least without buying shard passes. But I think just getting the shard passes alone would be more than enough to make up for that. Fill in Virus is Ket for the truth? What? I'm not sure if these are real codes. This sounds like somebody is making something up. Somebody's spreading mistruths on the internet. Yo, where's Yu Ming? You can go around. He's right here. Currently running around Rhythm because, well, she's the only character that can do that. Honestly, I hope that they add the rhythm tag to just every single character in the game. Not necessarily in the way that you have to do it, but just adding some form of mobility that just gives every single character that level of movement speed. Maybe if you, like, hold down crouch for a while, you'll charge up a super Helix Leap or something like that. Hello, Bulletin tomorrow, Glorp? Yup. Bulletin tomorrow until Bulletin today. That's exactly how it works. Though, I doubt that Bulletin's actually going to be tomorrow because they're doing Fantasio and for like the Moments with You. Honestly, they're just freaking doing anybody for the Moments with You now. I mean, I don't really know why they went so long without doing them. Maybe they had to round up all the voice actors again. Actually, now that I think about it, if we take a look at the characters that they've been doing the moments with you for... Okay, because obviously they have to get the voice actors back around for that. Now, this is obviously if these weren't already pre-recorded and they're just finally getting around to doing the animations for them. But, I mean, if we take a look at the characters that they've pulled around, obviously we've got Kaijo, and Kaijo is going to be pretty important for the next story. But apart from that, we've got Margie, Sybil, and Fantasio. So maybe we're getting stuff involving them in 1.4? Perhaps? I don't know, that's probably kind of schizo. Demon Wedge. Oh, wait, I have a question about the Maze. It seems Demon Wedges don't have the effects there, so you can play it there without Demon Wedge, or you just level it. Doesn't matter, but Demon Wedge itself effect. Demon Wedges are disabled in Maze, so that's why you're not noticing any effect with them in there, because there isn't any. I think they can do both together, depending. I mean, yeah. I guess they can. It's been so agonizing waiting for Bulletin. I mean, we're closing in on 3 weeks. Well, actually, yeah. It's literally just like 1 day left until we have 3 weeks until 1.3. So, it's just 22 days. And honestly, like, if Bulletin winds up being 1 week before, well, we're 2 weeks before 1.3, that's gonna be like a big disappointment for me. Because that's just... It's literally just gonna be 1 more week until we get the actual, like, drip marketing for the patch itself. So... It'll have just been so long since we got communication, that's all. Fantasio Part 2 is gonna say you drop this king and he brings us the Bulletin. That would be so based, honestly. Let's see. I have a question. Is I6G Liu the fastest maze farmer at 300%, please? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't tested G Liu since I got her to I6, but when I had her at a previous Intron level of like I3, I think, I was not very impressed by her performance there. I don't know if it's just the fact that I haven't really seen Washu at this time of day in game, but the lighting looks different. I might be whacked out, though. Queen also said we will be getting a live stream for 1.3. Sweet. No, 1.5 will be the best patch. There's something in it that will bring lots of new players. Over like 1.5. Okay. I hope this doesn't mean that 1.4 is going to be filler. But it is nice to hear that they have something really big planned. You also notice the lighting is different? I mean, honestly, there have just been so many, like, little changes that have just been happening over and over again in Duet Night Abyss. Like, lighting keeps getting updated, and I gotta say, it's looking even better today. But it was just a couple days ago when they optimized the game a ton on mobile and PC, basically shredded the file size by a third. I mean, that all really tells me that they're not, or this game is very much not on maintenance mode. Your game needs to make a lot of money to get this to happen in 1.5? Yep. Be careful about some stuff. Many leaks out there right now, Glorp. Yeah, I'm pretty careful about leaks. But Queen talking about stuff doesn't really quantify as leaks. I mean, I do know that I'm going to be expecting something kind of wild coming in 1.3, because Queen said that 1.3 is going to make people cry, but not because of difficulty. I have a survey for you from the Cat Inspector. What? A survey? Why would the Cat Inspector want the survey from me? I have my mouth shut because Queen was letting me out. Well, I mean, if it was stuff that was said in the public Discord, then I'd say it's probably fair game. But if it's stuff that was in like DMs, definitely zip up tight. Here on another inspection, please answer our survey. What do kitties do in sunlight? Nappies, zoomies, yummies. Nappies. Is Camilla gonna die? I don't think they kill Camilla. I mean, I don't think Camilla's gonna show up and watch you. I feel like Camilla might be a part of a segue story. Maybe giving, like, maybe a backstory for her. Also, we got a whole bunch of people out here just, like, going around picking up Genimon right now in the open world. It's always so funny to me whenever I'm just, like, running around, like, doing some stuff, and then there's just a whole bunch of other people doing the exact same thing. Like, sometimes I just walk in and there's 20 people fishing. Yep. Question number 2. What does EOS stand for? A kitty? End of service or enjoyer of silly? Definitely enjoyer of silly. Alright. Is the luminous gem on here? I'm not gonna say anything, but this Camilla in-game model is amazing. Oh yeah. We've absolutely gotten very good looks of Camilla's in-game. Alright. I think I need to check the cavern. Final question, yeah. When kitty throat dry, what does kitty do? No options provided. Water. They drink water. Fushu dies, boom, imagine. Dude. It'd be crazy if they ice her. You passed, perfect score. Now as a warlord, we installed a brand new litter box kit. What? Why would there be a litter box cam if there's no litter box? Did you change your hairstyle a little bit? I mean, I guess. It's not intentional. I just fell asleep and I didn't wind up brushing my hair this morning. So, I guess by extension, that would qualify as changing my hairstyle. Well, this is the last G1 spot that I have to check. No Mr. Goodnight's Repair Rabbits this time around. What the? Weren't you just a lizard like a second ago? Get back here! My god. Lunarloot is actually insane. Alright, well, to Love and Pit so that I get the fast load times. Suzy Story has to be a banger, absolute cinema. Oh, please! Pretty Pet Pets compared to the litter box cam? What? But there is no litter box cam. Yeah, that's right. There's Chase. Now, I'm looking for 2 Demon Wedges. I'm looking for Blue Uplift. And I'm looking for Purple Morale. Wait, I just realized, do I have Yuming on my team? I'm not sure if I updated this team to have Yuming on it. Probably did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, I gotta say, it's gonna be really nice when, or if we get, like, new melee celerities in the same way we got ranged celerities, so we can get max melee speed on every single polearm. We contacted our closest agent, D for installment of the new cam. But where are you gonna put it? Fireside I3 17 thoughts with these weeklies. I now have our I5 3 thoughts. Dude, that's huge! Congrats! What the? Well, that was weird. Yep, I got pretty lucky with both my Fushu and Yuming letters. So... I mean, if I want to I6 him for Summit, I'm probably only going to have to spend around $100. So... that'll be nice at least. Will they ever go back and make skins for older units? Like Rhythm? Well, we'll have to see. Now, obviously, when it comes to cosmetics, they have had to prioritize a lot of their premium options the most, because, well, that is their main moneymaker, at least from what we can tell. But, obviously, we are kind of seeing them starting to get a bit more ahead when it comes to skins. Especially in regards to the fact that we got 2 universal skins this update. So, it's becoming increasingly likely that we'll see more character-specific skins. Or I guess I should say premium skins in the future. But we'll, of course, have to see. Rhythm is premium? True. Is this Duet? Jam? I don't remember it being like that. With my characters around? Yeah, we've done a lot of learning and optimizing in this game. And we're gonna be getting a new, like, equipment release coming in 1.3, so that's 3 weeks away. So it's gonna get even crazier in just a few weeks. What exactly is resetting this month again? Well, monthly reset specifically is Fishing Shop, Maze for the wedges, the Blueprint Shop for Chase, as well as the Prism Shop for items like the poles, as well as the dyes. And I think that's everything regarding the monthly reset specifically, but there was also the weekly reset today as well, which means that's Chase, weekly maze, and weekly bosses, as well as bounties. Queen said we can expect mounts every major patch. I expect so, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for them to release a new cosmetic type and then for them to just abandon it. I kind of feel like if they were going through all the time and effort to make a new cosmetic type, that they would likely try to release as much of it as they possibly can. I mean, I'd expect we're gonna be getting more hats every single patch as well. Snow with a whip mount? When? Like... man, now I'm imagining Snow like Beam from the Chainsaw Man movie. Just like chain around her teeth and you ride her around like a horse. Poor Dragon team for Summit, right? I think so. Jilio, Yuming Fushu, and the one in the pants. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the explanation. You are welcome. I'm glad I can help out, even if it's something simple like that. If they don't let us use the mounts and commissions and have speed like Rhythm, I feel like it's a useless thing. Well, we'll see what they're gonna do with them. I do feel like the mount system is kind of undercooked right now. I actually had a whole video on it. It didn't really get as much attention as I would have liked, but that's probably just due to the fact that it released at a very inopportune time because it came out like the day the hack happened, so it kind of got overshadowed. But I doubt that they're gonna leave it exactly in the state that's in right now. Because, I mean, it is in their best interest to make mounts a more, what's it called? A more desirable thing. And just how it's in their same interest to make strong characters that are good looking. Alright. Honestly, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to in 1.3 is, of course, the story. The story of the Demon Wedges. Now, but that's only the things that I can expect fully. Now, when it comes to things that I would be even more excited for, if they are a reality, game modes and stuff like that would obviously be up there as well. Mounts need to have the same movement speed as the base character, just faster with flying, otherwise the base movement will always be preferred. Well, I mean, it actually does move faster than your base movement speed when it comes to, like, comparing it to, like, unbuffed Helix leaps and sprints. I think that if you've got a movement speed like from Rhythm's Q, it will move faster. But of course, if you're using Rhythm, then you might as well do detect with her. Heard Rhythm's a girl kisser from the shipping. There's a shipping community in Duet Night Abyss. I mean, honestly, when it comes to shipping, or people who ship, shippers, it frankly doesn't matter what a character has preferences for. They will literally just, like, make anything up so long as it fits their fancy. There will be? Oh, okay. Duet Night Abyss goes hard. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not a fan of Yuri. It doesn't do anything for me. Let's make it so that we can use mounts in combat. Yes, I want to do a drive-by shooting in the Filbert car. That would be the dream. Just, like, give us a mounted turret on the Filbert car. That would be the best. Nah. Camilla X5 is next match. Why Camilla? Camilla next match trust. I feel like they would probably hate each other's guts. Well, I feel like Camilla would hate Shiliu's guts. I feel like Shiliu would be ambivalent towards Camilla. Unless Camilla did something, but I feel like Camilla would loathe Shiliu. Because they're mommies. Okay. Doomed Yuri is so good, so hopeless, so depression inducing, it makes me feel. Okay. I'm glad you have a good time with it, I suppose. Personally, I feel like it's just hella overrated. Though, honestly, if I'm being honest, I've never been a romance guy myself. You win enemies into lovers. Okay, that's a pretty good trope, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when there's still some of that, like, lingering tension left over. Man, I'm not getting the key drops that I need. And I say that and immediately get like 15 billion key drops. Holy shit. I love Tumblr best fix there. AO3 has nothing on Tumblr. Isn't Tumblr dead? Me when enemies into lovers into enemies again? That's like that ruins it. Cause that's basically just the same thing as like undoing character development. It's like, oh boy, let's recycle the same arc again. Can't. And honestly, like, undoing character development, that's a little bit, like, it's a little bit too real, and that pisses me off. I hate it when stuff reminds me of real life. Are we able to use multiple wedge on constellation weapons? I'm assuming you mean Constance weapons. And yes, we're able to use 4 wedges on Constance weapons. Oh, the same wedge? No. You can't use the same wedge. The only wedge that you can use the same exact wedge for is Covenanters. And that's it. Everything else, you can't use it or use the same wedges of the same type or same name. Me when enemies into lovers into lovers into enemies into lovers. Okay, we're getting a little bit out of hand there. Thanks, you're welcome. Bijou mode. Basically a CN modify with 1,000+ episodes. Hello, I would like abysmal pacing. Oh boy. Oh, what's this? I'm getting some DMs. Oh, it's from the group chat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if or how many of you here were around for Destiny Rising, but they just announced that they're removing their Pinnacle Energy, which was the stamina system of that game. So that already is, you know, it's at least like a little bit of a good sign. I just realized that I'm already captured the zone. Granted, there are still like, I don't know, 20 other big issues with the game, but just removing the stamina system, granted, that's only if their removal of the stamina system is actually, like, proper, and they're not just saying they removed the stamina system, but everything that you would actually want out of stamina is still limited. Am I going back to Destiny 2? Destiny 2? No. Destiny 2 is fucking dead. And, like, I'm just gonna have to accept that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have high hopes for Destiny Rising, but it's still, I was already planning on checking it out when it came to the late March update, the half anniversary, because that's when they announced, like, their big overhaul. So, the update hasn't changed much for me yet. At least out of that one announcement. But it is something, at least something nice. Or kind of nice. So they remove your stamina system but still limit your playtime? Well, we don't know. I mean, we did have some people speculating that could be the case, where it's just like, instead of stamina, you just have like limited drops on a daily basis, which would be stupid. And honestly, exactly what I would expect out of Destiny Rising. I mean, they are, frankly, infamous for their bait-and-switch changes, because they will say something in the patch notes, and then when you get to the real thing in-game, it's like, oh, okay, so you were telling me I'm getting, like, pizza, but you didn't tell me that it was literally just the crust. Like, no cheese, no sauce, no pepperoni, just the crust. Okay. Understood. You play by watching 30 seconds ahead before going in? Oh, no. Sounds about right, yeah. I will remain cautious about Rising because the devs have... I have, like, so little trust for them. Which is a real shame. Because Destiny is, like, one of my favorite franchises of all time. And it just feels like it's forever gonna be, like, one of the most mismanaged things. No matter, like, who's developing it. I did like the challenge on Crota's and raid on Destiny Rising. I haven't done the challenge. I'm gonna be honest, I could not be bothered to log back in, especially after I saw the state of, like, the weapon and character releases that they had. Hello, there's so many characters yet to come. I'm really excited. Oh, I'm hella excited for the future of Duet Night Abyss. Main thing is just that I have to wait for it, and that's honestly the most difficult part. But I'm gonna have so many resources stocked up after, like, all this waiting. I mean, this patch, I'm gonna have hundreds of track shift modules and, like, sharpening potions and that stuff. So, I'm basically gonna hardly ever have to worry about grinding those base materials again. Destiny falling 50-50 time. Will he notice me? I will notice you. Blackie, welcome to the stream! Well, I got Hunt Down, Uplift, and Hunt Down. Man, I did not get any of the wedges that I was looking for this weekly reset. Now, we do have one more weekly reset before Summit, so I won't be maxing out my Prime Morale yet, because I do still have that as a possible drop. Alright, let's see. Survive 6 or more waves, complete character coverage, complete the mission. Alright, well, it looks like I'm doing the 5 purple green wedges of Washi next. I almost have 100 of those, so I need 15 more wedge drops for the Blaze Morales, and then it's gonna be another 50 for the 5th one, though I don't think I'm ever gonna need more than 4. Thank you. You're welcome, Blackie. I appreciate you tuning in. I've got another 100 green manuals to spend here on wedges. So that'll be a good time at least. We've got 4 days until Battlefield Day, so we're gonna be getting even more. And frankly, I mean, it's just gonna be kind of nuts thinking that like next update is gonna be the last one where I have to farm for Covenanters, just period. Because, well, I'm just gonna have like 5 or 6 plus 10s, and anything more than that is just gonna be hella overkill. I love Duet Night Abyss! I love Duet Night Abyss too! I just wish I had more stuff to go after in the game and master. Something's definitely gonna have to change within the next 3 months. Well, I'd say within the next month for sure, because I mean, I'm just at a point where I don't really have much to go after or much reason to go even further than I have right now. Surely they won't add plus 15 wedges. I don't want plus 15 wedges. I'm gonna be so for real and honest. That's like the last thing we need. We're already so heavily overkilling everything in the game. That would be such a waste. Drink water? Okay. We definitely need a difficulty overhaul before any further increases to our character power. At least beyond stuff like more weapon wedges and maybe some more universal wedges. Hello, Samatas73. Diablo damage numbers soon. Please no. Well, actually, I don't really know what Diablo damage numbers are, but I assume it's something like several billion per hit. Just some absurd number like that. I'd much rather hope for character progression. It's more likely than plus 15 wedges. Oh yeah. Getting level 90 characters and weapons would be so much better. Because not only is that just some base stat increases, which just buffs them all around, it also gives us some more tolerance for the weapons, which is so necessary. Are you a monster person or a Red Bull person? Definitely a monster person. Though I haven't had Red Bull ever, so I guess it's just kind of like a by default thing. Not really a I've tried both and I like this one's the one I prefer. I'm so happy we didn't get team posts for the codes. Yeah. I mean, frankly, it was a really minor situation, and basically all that just needed to happen there was for people to just not care enough, and honestly, it basically had the same amount of, like, spread and impact as the hack situation. It's just the fact that people didn't, like, explode over it and make like 15 billion posts about it over something that was already resolved by the time that they woke up. But honestly, they don't even need something like that to make some dumb Doom posts. Or did you dye your boxy pet? Because I think mine is shiny, the shiny version. So he's just colored like that normally. But you don't really have to worry about not having a shiny version. Regular boxy is already more than enough. No, they literally put in the untrusted code themselves? Yeah. I mean, frankly, I feel like anybody who's setting out a negative foxing balance just kind of deserves it. Because, like, anybody with a brain would be able to see that, oh, this is a code that's giving me an absurd amount of a paid currency for free. Maybe this is something that isn't legit. Maybe this is something that will cause some trouble. Now, granted, there are probably some people who were just told, hey, new redeem code. It's really good. You should put it in. And they're like, oh, cool, redeem code. Wait, what do you mean I got this much? Though, I do think the majority of those people, or those people were not in the majority. It was very likely all the people who were like, oh yes, I'm gonna get like 500,000 billion trillion foxing plummules and I'm gonna get away with it. Oh, what do you mean I'm not gonna go away with it? My Ace 6 i5 Gilu should be able to get top 200 EU. Yeah, probably. How did you get the shiny one? Is there a difference compared to the normal one? The only difference is that the shiny one has one additional trait slot, but again, that additional trait slot basically doesn't matter because you already get all the important trait slots with the 3 that you have on the normal boxy. And the way that you get shiny is just any bro boxy spot has a chance for it to be shiny, and it can be in the open world and it can also be in the commissions. I got mine from open world, so yeah, it's probably going to be most common to find it in the open world overall. But yeah, like I said, don't sweat it if you don't have shiny. Having a max level normal bro boxy is going to be much more valuable. Crafting my first Wings Inspo Volition. Can't wait to farm more Volitions. Cat Joker. Well, we're getting the Bountiful Day in a few days, so that'll make sure, so that'll be a really good way for you to boost your drops there. But yeah, I'm gonna have I6, Smelt 5, Jiliu myself, as well as I5, Fushu, though I think she's only gonna be Smelt 2 or 3. Though my Yu Ming is gonna be I4 by the time Sump comes out, so I'm likely gonna have to buy Indrons if I want him I6. Though his weapon's only at Smelt 1, and if I can avoid it, I do want to save my Universal Smelts this time. If they get that much, they would be sus and not spend it. Well, yeah. I mean, anybody reasonable would be sus, or would have been suspicious of it and not spent it. Maybe contacted customer support. I mean, I know that's what I would do myself. What are your thoughts on Sigrika Miss Jump Kick? She's kind of silly. I do kind of like that about her. Main issue is that she's sandwiched between, like, two of the big hype character releases. So, she's gonna be, like, the most skipped character known to man. Just got my rhythm to I2, can't wait to make her stronger, but I need to get Fushu character first, I guess? Not necessarily. You can make her stronger through wedge drops. Of course, you do have the weekly reset this time around, so you should be able to get Fushu ladders from the weekly bosses. But yeah, increasing rhythm strength will be more than worth it. And yeah, I6 rhythm as well, go for that. So it's 85 runs for my Jiliu to be I6, 65 from Theater, 20 from first week Nocturnal month. Dude, for real? Did you buy any shards, like shard passes? I mean, I bought shard passes, so mine was very similar. I only had to get one weekly reset for Jiliu. I think it was 87 for me, because I got 22. Sig Rika, skip Rika, ding ding ding. I think it's kind of silly that the entire community just came to a consensus of just like, yeah, this character's nice, skipping. It wasn't even like that for Luke. Muka's just too pretty to glance over it? Yeah, exactly. And also being a new Glacio DPS, it's gonna be impossible to ignore her. Had her I4 week 1 from the 65. Dude, that's... Man, you're so lucky. Holy moly. You must have got like 1 billion silver drops as well as getting gold like every single early opportunity. Alright. Yeah, well, I6 is good, but I'm suffering from mana/sanity, so maybe Fushu will help. Yeah, make sure you also have Serenity equipped on one of your supports that you're paired with, or pairing with, Rhythm. But getting the Wings Inspo Volition, or Wings Inspo Morales, go for the Morales first, will definitely benefit your Rhythm immensely for her energy needs. I mean, luck is a pendulum. I have very bad luck in other aspects of life, but you got lucky in the game. I tend to have some pretty good luck all around myself. I don't really ever have, like, that experience of very high highs and very low lows. There are times where it can be a bit lower, but on average, my luck is pretty good. Alright. I think it's just gonna be a few more days until I've got all my Electro wedges ground out. We need skill speed bow so Shiyu becomes OP. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they release some skill speed as a weapon, though. I imagine it would be a character specific, well, element specific technically. I mean, character specific, maybe a bit more like it, because even though it's technically only locked to the element, it's geared towards what the character actually does. But we'll see. Maybe they'll make them more open. Can't log into the test server, not to EOS. What? Already? Oh no. I need to do some more stretches later. I didn't actually wind up doing any this morning, which is kind of an L on my part. When will Taffy come to DNA? Dude, I would be so down for an Ananta DNA crossover. Non-gacha anime life service, what's the word? Alliance. Or gacha-less anime live service. Gals. So 1.3 definitely done. Just entered testing today. Oh, really? Sick. Well, guess that means, well, I mean, I'm not really gonna have anything with that until later. Yes, Steam DV just updated the private server branch. Huge. I guess it was just them being a little bit delayed from CNY. Maybe that also means that we'll be getting Bulletin release soon, since the version seems to be close to final. Hope we get Vita's alternate version. Are you talking about Moors? The other MC? I'm really hoping that we get Moors as a playable character as well. Cannot wait. Especially if they give him all of those same mechanics he had in that story battle. With the perfect dodge and that stuff, that would be so huge. Wait, are we not getting the promised EOS? Nope, sorry. EOS has been cancelled. Yeah, we're getting Bulletin before Friday this week, for sure. Ugh. Waiting for Ludo Bulletin is the reason why my heart still beats! Honestly, I should make that, do a text out of that panel. It's like, claiming Duet Night Abyss is the reason my heart still beats! US had EOS before DNA? Yep. We're EOSing the EOS. EOS never. Imagine that Bolton just says EOS would be B. Yeah, we gave up. Sorry. Making 1.3 was too hard. We're going home. I keep saying it, but it's gonna be, like, kinda awkward when we get new players in, or with every new player that comes in, especially, like, a big wave of them, and they're just gonna be, like, tuning in and seeing the kind of unhinged stuff that we're on. They'd be like, what happened to make these people like this? 1.3 was a challenge, so we're gonna skip to 1.4. Yeah. We be smoking that hacker shit, yeah. Dude, early Duet Night Abyss community is enough to break a man. U.S. Marine veteran feeling 1% of the pain that somebody accused of player of Duet Night Abyss in the 1.0 version feels. Ugh. Now, one thing that I'm gonna absolutely need to happen is for it to reach 70% or more positive review score following the 1.3 update. That would be like the best thing ever. We should stay away from drama. We're not looking for drama, just causing them. True. We're a non-drama channel here. Hey, 9000 okay, welcome. Oh, Flo's here. I just realized, of course, his first message in chat is gooning. Skipped all the early drama and started playing actively again after the heck drama. Yeah, man. I'm so glad that we've got Shit Takes channel, and also all of my videos talking about this stuff is like a little time capsule. Yeah, it's gonna be so crazy later. Just imagine the big difference of like the 6 months, 8 months, and then like 12 months in that we're gonna have with Duet Night Abyss. The hack drum is the biggest nothing burger ever. Poor DNA, yeah. Literally like the biggest nothing burger and then just blown way out of proportion. It'd be like me saying, sorry guys, I got a cold, I can't, I'm gonna have to take a few days off, and it's just gonna be like, they're reporting, Virus got major debilitating disease, says that he is going to be exiting content creation until further notice. What do you consider a content creator? I mean, preferably, I would like to be able to hear your microphone when you speak. That would definitely be a pretty noticeable, like, marker right there. The game was hacked. Lots of players weren't affected. We gotta milk it. Virus EOS. True. You don't? You're American, you gotta have one or two? One or two what? Virus is taking a break from the internet due to drama for 8 hours a day. Maybe the Lunar Bulletins, the friends we made along the way? True. You know, honestly, we should just make our own Lunar Bulletin at this point. Diseases? No, I don't have any major debilitating diseases. Why do you think it's an American thing to have a disease? I do not have any mental illnesses or disorders. All of my behavior is just simply a factor of me being awesome sauce. Americans can't afford to have diseases, I heard. Literally just take care of your body and you won't get sick. That's basically it. Just, like, make sure you're getting all the right nutrients, eat right, get a decent level of activity per week, don't get fat, and you're, like, good. You know this guy for a while now, even though he's the one saying he can't log in. He's also a content creator. I will take his word as gospel. Yup. Well, shit, healthcare plus food, that's 88% chemicals. Well, the thing is, if you just don't eat processed foods, you just don't have that issue. Okay, because you can just straight up do this thing where you just eat and cook for yourself. Where you get, like, the raw ingredients and you just cook it. Wild concept, I know. I diagnose you with debilitating silly. It's terminal galore. Can't believe I've been terminaled. Is it safe to go to school in America? Well, I wouldn't know. I was homeschooled. Cooking for yourself is great. Oh, 100%. And the thing is, with how expensive fast food has become nowadays, there's literally no point to ever really getting it, because you can basically just... You can literally just order from a restaurant, and you can then just pick it up, and it'll be ready for you to take home and eat. Or you can just eat it there. There's, like, negative reasons to get fast food now. Someone is doomed. My Shiliu is still I3 after this week's reset. Someone is doomed. I'm sorry for your poor luck with Shiliu. You're gonna get 2 more resets before Summit ends, though, so... You'll be able to get your Ice-X, most likely. I point you to the cat therapist? What? Cooking for yourself and washing your hands every 5 seconds? Oh. I think that's just the dude thing. Washing your hands like every 5 seconds while you cook. If you tell your body no, it cannot legally make you sip. Simple, no means no. It's true. Okay, everything that Metal Spaz just said, 1,000,000% true. Like, if you do not consent, the illness can just not infect you. Mine's I1, but Fushi's only at I2. I'm fucked. What were you spending all your weeklies on before? I mean, you'll likely still be able to fully farm it. It's just you maybe won't get triple S if... I mean, I'm gonna be honest, even if you only have plus 10 wedges, that would still likely be enough for you to get triple S if you play well enough. Because, I mean, if we're honest, the majority of the player base isn't going for that. Either that or going for that many runs to go to attempt. I'm curious if Yuming will make it on triple S. Oh, 1,000,000% Yuming's going to be on triple S. Fast food CEOs don't eat own food. Restaurants do. All you need to know. Yeah. Freaking video with the McDonald's CEO is just like, takes the smallest bite known to man and just like, yum. I enjoyed that so much. And you see him like spit it out on the side. Like, literally something out of a TV show right there. Simply consume your product. Yep, I consume my own product on a daily basis. The food that I produce, I eat. Looks like I got a bunch of Discord pings. Okay, well, looks like, I was talking about Destiny Rising earlier, and looks like they're going to be continuing the thing where they give out free character, well, free copy of a character, at least. I imagine it's still going to be all the further copies are going to be either you get lucky or you buy them. Though, don't know if they're going to make it so that characters that or they don't know if they're going to make it like Duet Night Abyss, where characters after their limited period become grindable. That would be the best solution, honestly. We'll be seeing how everything works out with it. It takes 30 minutes to get a burger from McDonald's, takes 20 minutes to get a Big Mac imitation at home, and it's better. Oh, yeah. And you could also just go to a restaurant, get like a much better meal than you get at any fast food place. And honestly, it's more food as well. It's tastier, it's healthier, and it's pretty much just as expensive and convenient. You can consume your own product on, or you consume your product on a daily basis. Well, I've heard that cats sometimes eat their own shit. What? Ew! America's food situation is sad. Yep, I agree. I lived in Italy for about 6 years, and gotta say, even though, like, we've definitely got them beat on, like, the vast majority of the other stuff, the food situation is definitely a lot better over there. You can get food here 24/7, street vendors everywhere. Virus Lore? Oh yeah, Virus Lore. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get food 24/7 in America as well, just not necessarily at every single place. Fuck Maze Research. You can speak Italian? No, I can't speak Italian. I mean, I know like a couple of words in Italian. I can speak a lot more Japanese than I can speak Italian. I met you before you were the white cat on the street. You did? I'm not too sure about that. You evolved so much, like a Pokemon? It's just AI pictures generated. I am not AI. Okay, I'm not the Phoebe Choopy. Alright. I'm just gonna mute the convo for now. Alright. Oh, I've almost got the 200 Covenanters, so it'll just be 50 more beyond that to get 5+10s. Japanese. Why are you typing Korean? A Japanese person would have you, like, crucified for that comment. Holy shit. You saw me drinking water on the street as a kitten? I would never drink water on the street. That's dirty. So you say you looked at a baby, sus? You touched a baby? What? Is that racist? It was a joke. I mean, both can be true at the same time, but I'm just saying, like, your average Japanese person does not like Korea. They do not have a very amicable relationship with that country. And also, vice versa. Okay, what's a farm for Umbro? 4 times wedge. Just get the morales, and I guess maybe a scourge or 2. Yo, it's CJ! What's up? My boy Fyrus is the strongest warrior. How's the game been, dog? Game's been good. Been pretty much the same since the 1.2 update. We're mostly waiting for the next Lunar Bulletin as well as more news on 1.3 to see what's going on, especially regarding story. But we've been living and we've been optimizing further. It's been a lot of fun learning everything about Yuming. And also been even more fun doing all the theory crafting and testing for Summit. There is a lot to consider for sure. If you can read Japanese, then read this. Udishitaki Komodo to Sushi Shichimi. Holy shit. Yeah, I hope DNA has been good for you as well, CJ. You haven't been on for a while. Yeah, bro, glad to hear it. You're still killing out there and doing all the testing and stuff? Yes, sir. How's Enfield been treating you, by the way? I heard things haven't really been going too crazy for that game. Yo! Proximity with the sub with Prime! Let's go! Oh, there's some kanji that I can't read. Not much, bro. I've been in the streets goblin slang. Oh, you log in almost every day, just haven't made much videos and such. Got it, got it. But I play and never miss anything like weeklies and such in DNA. Huge. Enfield patch clearable within 10 hours, kick W. Yeah, I did hear about that. Also saw that you took that Rage Shadow Legend steal. Little kanji diff? Yeah, I'm kanji diffs right now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like little baby when it comes to Japanese. I like barely know hiragana. And it's actually been months since I last practiced. I've been a bum about it. AKE's actually been great. Definitely not as much content as games like DNA. We were out here running in DNA, where AKE is just another game like WUWA and such. Only limited playtime. You got into it with Raid, but you don't like doing sponsored videos for games, so you don't plan on covering? Or you don't plan on okay. Well, I didn't know that you were into Raid at all. Personally, I'm not a fan of auto battlers. Period. I do quite like to play my video games. And I know it's ironic saying that, as I've been, like, mostly AFKing in Duet Night Abyss on this wedge farm. But it's also that I can do some active content later. Oh no, I'm not into raid. That's what I mean. I don't like doing videos for games I don't cover much. Ah, okay. You just needed the money? Yeah. They came with, to me, with a deal like that a while ago. I just turned it down. I didn't really see it as worth it at all. Just having, like, having to make, like, 4 videos a month on a game that I just don't like, that has a reputation like that, and it just gets in the way. If you can read Japanese, then read... Well, I never said that I could read Japanese. In fact, I've stated quite the opposite, that kanji is not something that I can really do. But yeah, DNA is more hope becoming less AFK with new missions. Yep. And I wouldn't even really say hope. I'd say it's an eventuality. Bro, 4 vids for 700 USD a piece was juice for me. I was like, shit, say less. They offered me much less, but that's probably just because I have much lower channel history. They were offering me like a K. Like around $1,000 a month. Not worth it at all. There's a trick question, shinies. Ah. Oops. I actually did Chinese for a year when I was still in school because they didn't offer a Japanese course. It did at the very least get me more acclimated towards languages that use characters instead of letters. Told them only 1 video per week though, and I'm waiting for the next game I want to cover, as I'd rather do that than these random side gives for a game I don't like much. Look, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of looking at doing some MOOBA stuff myself in terms of some content, especially if we're gonna have more slow patches like 1.2 in Duet Night Abyss. Though, it all just depends on how much of an audience that DNA gets. And also, how soon Ananta comes out. Rinku Watar? Okay. Technically, kanji Hanzi and Hanja are nearly the same script, right? Or at least somewhat similar. They do share some characters, but they are, well, I'm pretty sure they have different meanings, and obviously they're different in the actual spoken words. At the very least, streams have been very consistent when it comes to Duet Night Abyss, because, I mean, we're all mostly here to, you know, chill and chat and have a good time all around. I spent 3 years learning Japanese, or not Chinese, and all I could read is Ni Hao. I can't speak Chinese. Damn. Bro got that Duolingo education. I really hope that we get Bulletin this week. Because it would be such a waste to have us wait another week. Because Loki, Ludo Bolton would carry us discussion-wise for like the next 10 days. And then, well, we get the 1.3 marketing. What's up, Vector? Nothing much, just grinding out some more electro wedges in Duet Night Abyss. I'm gonna have to do some maze later, because monthly reset just happened there, and I've got more blueprints to farm up. Is effed up. I can't understand Korean. I can read Korean, but can't speak it. Oh. That's definitely a complicated situation. I imagine it'd be easier for you to be able to learn how to speak it, though, because you can already read it. If Bolton comes while I was taking my panels, I would sprint back to my hotel. You wouldn't be able to read it on your phone? Like in the bathroom or something? Be howdy, find shit. Dude, I love those videos with the Chinese American guy. Not hype enough? Ah, true. But I'm doing quite well today, Vector. Thank you for asking. I hope you are having a wonderful day as well. That Ford Mustang, hot. I don't know how many of you saw the new, like, cosmetic release post that they were doing for Duet Night Abyss. We're finally getting the bunny stuff, and the character they chose to show off the bunny tails was Rhythm, which I think is just absolutely hilarious because we just get a close up of just her being double cheeked up on a Monday or like a Sunday afternoon. Oh, will you take your shirt off again? I mean, I guess I can. I'll probably take off my shirt. Sounds like a fun time. You having a good day? Great! Great. Nah. I've got about half of my smoothie left. I put some mango mix up into it, so it's been really tasty. Oh, I've just got, I don't know, 10 more sips maybe. I was gonna wear a tuxedo in the video. Dude, I'd be so ready to get up, dressed up in a really nice outfit. But of course, I would probably have to have some forethought on when the bulletin's coming out. And stay dressed like that until then, because when Lunar Bulletin comes out, I'm recording that video as soon as I possibly can. Have to reveal when. It'd probably have to be a few months from now when I have abs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exercise a lot more to get some noticeable abs. But, honestly, I really should put in the effort to go ahead and get shredded. Holy smokes, I5 Zhiliu weapon, I5 Fushu weapon this week? Huge! I should be getting Zhiliu's weapon max smelt next week, and maybe another smell on Fushu's weapon next week. I'll have to see how it works out. I'm probably only going to be getting Fushu's weapon to smelt 4 during Summit. And then the weekly reset after Summit's likely going to be for Kejo Introns. Because he's likely going to be the next character that I have to go for out of the weekly stuff. I could probably pretty easily skip Keijo's ranged weapon, though, because I don't think that's gonna be the best option for him at all. Like I go to the gym, bro says don't do cardio, you'll lose gains. Now I only work out via long-ass runs. Very unintuitive. Oh. I mean, I don't really care about getting, like, big muscles. The only thing I really care about is just getting healthy. Though, honestly, if I could get a body like Toji Fushiguro, then that would be a pretty big plus, but I'd have to honestly work out so much for that. But it wouldn't necessarily be not worth it, though. It'd probably be one of the most worth it things that I could do. Yeah, now that I have Max Fina, Shaiki Fushigi Liu, Keijo's my next target. I think he's I3 at the moment. Yeah, I've got him I3, 28 shards. So he's gonna get to I6 within like 2 weeks. Which then just means that first half of 1.3, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be going for past that. Started doing IRL, fishing IRL, but I'm not at peace. Got a bass, pro bass drop tab though, pretty cool. Have you seen the Bass Pro Shop pyramid? I've actually passed by that a couple times when I went on little trips. Well, I'm also I3 28 shards. Nice. His I4 just didn't really provide a crazy amount. I mean, like, the damage resistance is nice, but I'm not really sure it's going to be that necessary when we get wind spells. Pyramid? Haven't seen it yet. Oh, yeah, there's a... I'm pretty sure one of the biggest pyramids in the world is that Bass Pro Shop. It's kind of funny. Dang, I want to go. I want to go as well. I've been thinking about doing a big, like, cross-country road trip with all my friends over the course of a few months. Obviously, I'd need to have a lot of money saved up in order to do that, but we'd hit, like, all of the important stops like that. And the I6 is what it's good. I think he can stack 54 pen. Yup, he can. I think he gets the most penetration out of any character in the game. At least from his base kit. Of course, I think he's probably going to get buffed more by the addition of the melee wedges. And maybe some new weapons that maybe have better stat profiles that he can use. Hey, a road trip with the boys? Oh, yeah. Most important stop is the bathroom? That's right. I want to visit as many Buc-ee's as I can on that road trip. Male character with max penetration is a bad build IRL? Damn, for real? I guess I gotta respec. Bring your litter? What do you mean? You think I can't use a toilet like a human? I won't stand for this slander. No? Okay. X to death. Why would I have to show proof? Do you guys have to prove to me that you can use the bathroom? How do I know that you're not a bird or something? You can't use... Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. X to Sean? What the heck is Shawning? Oh, wait. Sean, like, heavy rain? That's a deep cut. Holy shit. I'm busy, dude. Posting. Oh, okay. I get it. Also, I've been seeing a lot of art of, like, girls in bodysuits and stuff. And honestly, I would love to see Rhythm in an outfit like that. A 79.7 out of 90.5k for TR65. Huge! We're gonna have another 65 brother very soon. I mean, depending on how you go for your weekly drops, you could get it in, like, the next 2 weeks, or maybe... but the latest you would have to wait for it is until 1.3. 1.3 will be guaranteed for you. Been seeing a lot of BBWs IRL. I need one in DNA. What? The knob, are you Cell? The knob likes fat bitches, I guess. I'm not really sure I got the appeal. You're either perfect or you're not me. Dude, I gotta say, I love Cell memes. It's so funny what they do with that guy. Yes, Truk. I'm gonna make a single DNA video. Will I become a CC? We shall see. The council will have to decide. I'm working on maxing Gainstrons. Squeeze out those points. Oh, you haven't maxed out all of your character introns and weapon spells from coverts yet? If that's the case, then yeah, you've got more than enough XP to chase after. As a soon-to-be broken man once said, you're either perfect or you're not me. I see. I'm gonna need to keep this alive till like 10 more years until no one gets it anymore, dude. There's so many if you know jokes that we've got as a community, and it's gonna be so funny when like viewership or like community like doubles or triples in size, and there's just gonna be like 20% of the people saying a bunch of jokes that nobody else will ever be able to get. Can you give me some advice on playing it, downloading your whole video and re-uploading it? I think if you just make everything blue, that should probably just make it like perfect. It's an inside job. No way. I don't believe it. The job happens indoors? The third hackers hit the server. Are you okay, cutie? I mean, I'm fine. I feel like I could probably go for a little bit of exercise right now. I didn't wind up doing that this morning, and I don't know, I'm feeling kind of antsy because of it. Gotta smudge him up so he can't copyright strike me. True. Dude, Phoebe Choopy AI videos are literally polluting the planet. Yeah. It was cute, like, the first one or two, but now it's just like, okay, I'm tired of it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Phoebe Choopy. Ah. Phoebe Choopy. Ah. You know, honestly, I should edit that. You still haven't made the blender donut? What? Cloudbull keeps posting Jen. I know. Oh, there's the 50 Blaze Morale, so now I only need, well, another 50, and then I've got 5 plus 10s of those. Golly. No, I'll finish the rest of my smoothie now. Next Switch, I have to use a Singaporean VPN to finally get 1440p. Jeez. Why don't they offer like higher resolutions in certain countries? Inside jokes, Fushi Cream. I mean, that one's alright. I mean, personally, I feel like there are a lot funnier ones that we've got. Like I2 Psyche breaking your account. Six is an inside joke. The entire channel. Fires, would you guys watch me if I switch games? Me, I'm watching in 280p. Oh. I didn't know things were that dire over there. Don't ask me what's going on. Okay. I won't. I'll leave you at it. I wonder if Shokumit's gonna stream again later. I also wonder if we'll be able to catch Yasla today. Been an entire era since I've caught her on stream. Let's see. She streamed yesterday. I just can never seem to catch her when she's live. I'm gonna be honest, I miss that. Miss Yasla and Komu. Here's her best quitting Squid Game. Truk. Didn't realize I've been playing for a whole 14 hours today. My hands are aching. Damn, what were you doing? Bro had a whole like overtime work schedule. Osu's the dick. Oh, Osu. Okay. All right. I get it. I've been playing some high input rate game myself as well. I've been playing a lot of Ultra Kill, trying to go through all the levels and P ranking them all again. I got P2 P ranked recently, and I also got layer 7, and now I'm trying to get layer 8 done. And I'm also trying to get it all done in Brutal as well. And though if I want to do Cyber Grind, I'm gonna have to learn how to Rocket Ride, and that's gonna be the main diff that I'm gonna have to finally get through. I've been playing a high-skilled game called Don't Get Fired, where I tried it to get fired IRL. Dude, that's so awesome. Honestly, like, all of my achievements right there, like, I kneel to you, man. Would you stream Ultra Kill? Sure. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mind doing that at the tail end of this stream. Low-key, one of my favorite games. I mean, apart from Duet Night Abyss, my favorite games would likely be Ultra Kill, Risk of Rain, Terraria, 1,000,000% Terraria, Destiny 2, but only if we're talking about the past. Enter the Gungeon, FTL, and Dave the Diver, along with the Rune Factory series. Oh, we're getting that new DLC for the Dave the Diver in June as well. Sweet. Had to take like a week off school, and they're like, prepare for massive work pile-ups. Oh dear. Alright, wave begin. We got about 40 more of these manuals to spend. Stocked them up over the weekend. Just as I stocked up a ton of coins that I then subsequently spent on doing a lot of crafting. They don't know I have summit grinds? Well, it's a good thing that you can set up some AFKs to get yourself a bunch of the tickets. Kids are mass quitting schools? What? Dude, schools need to worry about something like... School could EOS. I mean, honestly, I think Ultra Kill is a masterclass in terms of, like, enemy sandbox design. I think very few games do it, like, as good as that game does, or better. I mean, every single enemy is distinct, has their own strengths and weaknesses, and very much changes the way that you go about an engagement. Kids are massively avoiding going to school during summer break. What? It's that bad? Can I get a fact check on this, chat? Don't kick schools when they're down there EOSing anyway. True. We gotta have a little bit of kindness in our hearts. What are your thoughts on Division 2? I've been playing through that recently with Anonymous, and it's been pretty fun so far. Currently, I think I just did the level 25 mission in the main campaign. Currently only like level 19 or so in-game. I'm gonna have to do some side content in order to level up a bit more. But it's definitely been fun. Haven't gotten to the point where the enemies are all like super threatening. I have gone down a few times. That's mostly just because I've thrown myself hilariously outside of position and also just don't really have any proper build. But from what I can hear about that game, you don't really get builds until the end game and min-maxing. So but from what I've seen with Anonymous showing me some more endgame stuff, it does get pretty intense. And the enemy AI is also pretty darn smart too. Please don't EOS schools, I need it for my job. We'll have to see. Can I get a fat chick on this chat? I mean, personally, I feel like they'd be pretty hard to miss. Anonymous was streaming the day before and it looked fun. Yep, it's pretty fun. Planning on playing through that in my free time. Might have drank a little bit too much earlier. You got the money to buy Division 2 and then the sale ended. Oh no! I want to EOS very soon. That's unfortunate. There's probably going to be another sale for it later. It'll probably be like months from now though. Though honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced a Division 3. I play Division on Roblox? Oh no. Is there a Division game on Roblox? It'd be kind of insane if there was. I mean, honestly, there's like a Roblox game for everything, so I guess it wouldn't be that insane. I'm pretty sure somebody made like an actual functioning Tekken clone in Roblox as well. It's Wedge Explode on North America now. COD clones in Roblox are actually better than the new COD releases, which is epic sad, man. Yeah. Shout out to if you played Phantom Forces on the school library, or the library computer. Not necessarily a school computer, just library computer. I played a game called Be Fat on Roblox where you roll to eat other players. Don't ask me what my students beg me to play. Honestly, yeah, I think it's better that I don't ask. Phantom Forces was peak. Oh, absolutely. What gun did you main in, or what guns did you main in Phantom Forces? I was a Dragonov and Chris Vector main myself. Okay, with occasional fortes, with like intervention and BFG, mostly intervention though, because I can actually click heads. I saw too many pung-pungs in my life. It's been actually funny seeing how much brain rot has actually, like, happened in Japan. You actually have, like, Tung Sahur, mascot costumes walking around there. I think it was the DLQ. Really likes the DLQ. The intervention DLQ was COD Mobile. Okay. The pistol that I used the most, I think it was the, it wasn't the Deagle or the hand cannon. It was like a... It was like a pistol. Normal-ish kind of pistol, but it could still one-tap to the head. It might have been a Deagle. Yeah. Honestly, one of the most fun things was when you got the crane map, and there was like a million people on the enemy team, like sniper camping on the crane, and you just like getting up there yourself, and you could just mow down every single one of them. I don't know much about guns, but I like the black one. The black one's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Definitely a top gun of all time. Well, if I got around 15 demon, or I just realized I've been grinding out all these purple demon wedges, but I only needed to get 5 for the bounty. I should probably go back to the bounty and make sure that I am... Yeah, okay, I could have easily gone that'll complete 20 commissions with an electro character done. I'm gonna have to do some donations as well. It's just unavoidable. Get it up to about 600 for now. Now, I think it's gonna remain 600 for the last few levels, which means I think it's gonna be 2 more weeks until the rep is maxed out. Oh, my Eternal Farewell is soon crafting, which means now I get to craft the next one! My track shifts are done, my projectiles are done, instruction potions are done. My character track shifts aren't done yet, though. Still got another hour and a half for those. I'm gonna need to grind a bunch more money because I'm under 1 million right now. And I'm already almost done with my weeklies. I guess I just gotta do a Mystic Maze. Sometimes I just donate everything till 1500. Let's see. Oh, 248k, that's pretty nice. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, but I gotta pee real bad, so don't go anywhere. I'll just be a minute. Okay, I've not peed like that in a few days. That was like, I don't know, a liter at least. PP streamer. Oh, pecan. You're not getting the pecan! Okay, stop demanding it! Holding right click will aim, let it go of the button, will then shoot it. Hear me out. Oh, we need a sniper class? I mean, you could just, like, hold right click and then shoot with left click for the aim. Just make it like, how the railgunner is in Risk of Rain. Having some active reloads with it as well would be so cool. What up, shit? Imagine using your chair to talk over the street. Bro's been holding it for a week? Honestly, yeah. Did you pee over this? What do you mean did I pee over the seat? How do you pee over the seat? They're talking about, like, did I miss the bowl? Because, no, I've got very good aim. Police? Oh, yeah, there's police sirens as a part of the song. It's pretty based. This is Chat's obsession. PSMH. My head can't be me. Yeah, it's kind of wild, honestly. What's with the wee woo? It's just to add some extra fun to the song. I mean, intravenous is you kind of taking out a whole like crime syndicate, so it's only natural for there to be some police involvement. I did you took some cat? No, I did not take any catnip. Okay, I'm sober. Do you think catnip is like weed or cocaine? Definitely a lot more like weed. Okay, you ever see some cats on catnip? They are just like zooted. I might have to lay down later. I've got a little bit of a headache. It's like weed, or so I heard. Well, yeah, I mean, I just said that. You speaking from experience now? No. Just because I know something does not mean I know it by my own personal experience. Okay, I know that, like, sex makes babies. That doesn't mean that I have had sex or a baby. What's your opinion on weed? I don't know. I think it kind of stinks. I'm calling the rehab hotline. I don't need to go on rehab though. I'm not on anything. The only thing that I have is water. Golly. Honestly, cannot believe y'all sometimes. I had friends who did weed. It actually smells very fragrant. It's like one of the most pungent smells I have ever had the displeasure of smelling. I guess that cologne, it's very... Yeah, it's... I don't know, it reminds me of skunk. I mean, just the smell alone is enough to make me avoid it. And I don't really care for its effects either. Like, why would I want something that essentially just, like, slows me down? I want to go faster. Nah, no, wait, skunk? Actually, yeah. Well, seems some communication things may be delayed. I think Meb says devs dealing some internal issues. Oh, okay. I mean, that would certainly explain it. Any more details on that, or just that they're running into some issues, and as such, it's making them difficult, or make things more difficult? Is this being talked about in the general chat? The government just announced that weed is legal here for 2 years ago, and after that, the first hour, people already had massive weed trees. Police are looking like, sus. Oh. Pictures the hacker who's actually working as a model builder in hero games. What? That would be an insane plot twist. When it comes out, bulletin for the next patch, or when is the next bulletin for the next patch supposed to come out? I'm tweaking to know what wedges I need to farm. Well, the wedges we're not going to know until we get the wedge release, and that's separate from the bulletin. But we don't really know when the next bulletin's coming out. We're expecting, like, sometime in the next 2 weeks. Of course, we were expecting it earlier than that, but, I mean, it could really be any day now, if at all. But if you're tweaking out about wedges that you need to farm, it'd be later anyways. Has to do with the leaks happening right now. Apparently internal company communication credentials hacked. What? Too many leaks happening. SMH have to keep deleting leak stuff in my server. Damn. I guess that's why you were warning me about leak stuff earlier. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out that on my own server. Yeah, apparently a dev's entire internal communication account got hacked. Damn! So I guess well, I guess it'd be similar to what happened with the Pokemon League then. Or somebody got their account compromised. An unfortunately common thing that happens in companies. I guess I'll just farm Lunacoins then. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that stuff on my own server. Very beach update song beat. Yep, I love this song. So while they sort everything out, it's just more work for the DNA devs? Yeah. Fuck, I feel old now. That PGR dev he was like 5 years ago. What? Damn. Remember the Genshin Fontaine leak? Massive files? Oh, yeah. I hope that the communications leak wasn't too terrible. I'm guessing it was mostly just like text-related things that happened. But even at that, some important information could be compromised. They leaked the US that what? No. That was meant to be a surprise! I mean, there's some major stuff out there, but yeah, better just stay safe. Okay. I just hope that none of it hits my server. I also hope they didn't leak any story stuff, because story leaks are so mean. Don't want you to get spoiled like me while deleting stuff? Yeah. Thankfully, my server's pretty chill with that stuff. So, it's likely not something I'm gonna have to deal with. I mean, especially if it's already been happening and it hasn't hit my server. Like if Genshin EOS, I would actually hold a party in my village. No one would know why or WTF Genshin is, but I would need to celebrate. That would be insane. I'm about to spoil the next 10 chapters? What? No way. Let me guess. Snow's gonna be there. The MC's gonna have white hair. The next chapter will have Rover. Dude, what? That guy's so cool. I can't wait for them to add him as playable. Next update, you have to download it first? What? I don't believe it. Do we got a source on that? What other games have you been playing? I've been playing Ultra Kill, The Division 2, Wuthering Waves. I've been trying to grind out the last few levels of the Battle Pass in Fortnite. Trying to think of what else I've been doing. I played some Core Keeper, tried to do a full playthrough with my friends, but it seems to be on hiatus right now. Did I say the next update will have a theater rotation? What? Confirmed they're doubling down on theater? Can't believe Duet Night Abyss devs doubled down on theater. Good games? Yeah! Somebody actually asked if I'd play some Ultra Kill on stream today, and I wouldn't mind capping off stream with that. Especially because I've talked about it in a few videos already. Yeah, Fortnite still has no build. Though, I'm gonna be honest, this latest season of Fortnite has been kind of lame. And they're also increasing V-Buck prices. which I am so not a fan of. Alright. We begin. Vivo prices go up after the Gotcha Game collab is hilarious. Yeah. Collabs with Hoyoverse instantly becomes greedier. What did Fortnite mean by this? I do hope that we get more VTubers now, after Hoshimachi Tsusei seems to have been such a successful skin release. They better add Shirokami Fubuki to Fortnite. It's like a plague. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I think I'm gonna need to get an ibuprofen. This headache does not really seem to be getting any better. Almost done farming up my... or spending my manuals for wedge farming. Where's my cheapy choppa choppa cat in Fortnite? Let's see. I mean, they'd probably be more likely to add the Ooh-Ee-Ah. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure they added the Ooh-Ee-Ah cat song to Fortnite. Like the rave version. Adding Botan would make a lot of sense in Fortnite. Oh, yeah. Also, I think they should also add Fu Mokoko. Yeah, that one! Yeah, this screen is so big. Collab is enough to make Fortnite drool. Yeah. It's like a curse. Alright. Now, something that's nice about Duet Night Abyss is that when they do collabs, it's a lot more than just, like, characters that they could add as well. Because they could do, like, full cosmetic sets for collabs as well. Our Jesus smiled upon me today, holy shit. 50 iridescent prisms into Shiliu skin in the next 10 pulls. Huge! Can't complain about shit drops from next year. No, I guess not. I wonder when I'm gonna get a 50 prism drop. I love Botan. I wish she would shoot me with her inhuman reflexes. Fubuki's my favorite, personally. Are you doing the rhythm skill dash plunge thing at the start? It's a pretty simple, like, tech with her. So, it's literally just, you press the E, and then you immediately do a piercing ascent, and then you hold down the fire button. And it'll carry the momentum and the glide afterwards. It's a very simple sequence, and once you get the hang of it, it'll be super easy. AFC collab over chicken thighs dual blade? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? Rubber chicken gun. Hello, what's up? Almost finished my 65 Electro Farm. Probably 0 to 30 runs. Then I can move on to Lumino for the 65. Nice! I'm getting close to being done with my Electro stuff. I'm almost at 5 plus 10s. which is the most that I would ever really need. I mean, 6 is technically the most that I would ever need. But I'm probably gonna have to go for a 5th Lumino, and also some more, what's it called? Some more of the other elements. Because I want to get my 3+ in Embros, and then maybe go for Pyro 5+10s next, and then get the 5+ in Umbros. Gotta wait to see the next skin weapon. Yeah. See, thanks. No problem. Hikri85. Look at that. I'm not feeling well right now. Hold on a moment. I mean, I'm fully hydrated. I don't know what's got me like this. Ugh. Oh, I'm not coming down with something. I was joking about being sick earlier, but like, man. Ugh. Wonder why Fushu's the only one so far with a weapon skin not for her. I'm not really sure. I mean, it might not just have been something that they didn't really plan too well when it came to her. How important do you think Shiliu weapon smelts will be for the next summit? I should be able to get her I6 next week. I was wondering what was worth it to use this universal smelt items. Jiliu's weapon will be pretty important for her, and if you're going for high placements in summit. But outside of that, you know, not gonna be like crazy necessary. Don't worry, DNA news and your sickness will vanish. I sure hope so. Pet Studios, shave me! I might actually have to close up stream early. I feel like I'm deteriorating really fast right now. Yeah, I think my forehead's getting hot. You feel really AP, you want to rest? You want to see the Z's? Maybe I do. The car has deterioration. Lord. No! Ugh. Yeah, health definitely does come first. I just, you know, I just want to know if I can thug it out, though, because sometimes I can. Ugh. Okay, I got vertigo from sitting up. That's not a good sign. In 280p, I can see you're not looking good. Yeah. Take care of that. I'll have to. I want to at least spend my manuals. With 1440p, I can confirm he's not looking good. I'm not feeling good, man. Ugh. It's a shame because I put away my bed already. But if Mr. Carr is sick and he gets bald? No, 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 no. I'll never go bald from, especially from going sick. Ugh. I might not be able to spend all my annuals. Holy crap. Yeah, the hair will remain on my head. Imagine becoming a sphinx? No! Never. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm cooked, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm probably gonna have to wrap up stream here. I'm in dire straits. You go to battle draw an SFW rhythm for you. She's bringing a gun to work. Okay. Yeah. Let me pause the music because that's definitely not making me feel any better right now. I apologize for the short notice and shorter stream. I honestly do not know what started to come over me, but I'm definitely gonna need to like go lie down for a bit and like take something maybe. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all tuning into the stream today. Hopefully I'm not sick and can immediately go back at it tomorrow for a longer stream with y'all. Or maybe even VC later. But right now I feel like I'm pretty finished. Golly. So big thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream today. I appreciate your viewership immensely. And I'm gonna have to see you all